Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, shall we? Picking up where we left off with our run here. And actually, I did play a little bit after the stream just to kind of try to learn a little bit more about the game. Alex, good evening. Good to see you. Slashem, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. No, Alex, no issues starting up the game at all. It's a little bit wonky to play Cataclysm because of the way that it gets captured. There's no easy way to do it, so there's that. But, you know, we're here. Mr. Kiwi, good evening. All right, so I have tried out this sound pack and enabled it, and it's built into the, this version of the game, and we'll see how it goes. It has some nice, like, ambient music. There's a little bit of, ambient stuff, and then there's some bird sound effects because I'm outside during the day, so we'll see how that will play out. I see a zombie, so let me kind of figure this out. Now, I've strongly considered actually restarting because this build is good, but I do not like the hoarder trait that I took. It's more negatively impactful than I imagined. Good one, Crispy. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. And I'm, not sure if relying on this buddy of mine to fight zombies for me is actually helping me, but at the same time, here we are. So I'm going to push V, and I'm going to see, we see a decayed zombie, and it's way up here, very far away. It does not see us, so I'm not, like, super concerned about it at the moment. So I'm going to actually exit safe mode by just using exclamation point. I'm going to come over. I think she's pulping these zombies. I'm going to pulp the other zombie. So I had actually forgotten about pulping the zombies and how important that is. And I'm just kind of like relearning the game. I've been watching this series by a YouTuber that I have watched videos from before called Icon. And he does a great beginner's guide on this, and just super, super informative, kind of reinforcing the stuff that I learned when I played this a couple years ago, but had forgotten after not playing it. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, I actually want to try the catapult loader myself. I don't know if I'm ever going to do mods, but, I probably will, so it would be nice to just have all of that stuff together. So I'm going to look into that. Is that something, Mr. Kiwi, that you can download from the Cataclysm website? Or is that like something you just Google and I find Catapult and it's easy to use? Either way is not a problem. I'm just curious. All right. So I came in here with our good friend, Dominique, and we killed some zombie... There was a zombie child. Now, one thing I want to be aware of, like, there's water right here. There could be a wet zombie, like, hiding in the water. So I'm going to kind of give the water a wide berth. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kiwi. That's perfect. I'm going to try to open this door. Oh, it's open. Okay, wonderful. Now, in the bottom right, you'll see that I have the pixel minimap enabled. I scaled it up because I'm playing at a higher resolution, and it was just too small. It's a little out of focus, but it's larger, which I like. All right. I think I saw something about that, Alex, and that's so fantastic. What an amazing... I'm excited to see what the new update brings. I still haven't even caught up with the updates that are out, and I'm I can't believe how much content you get in that game at this point. All right, so I'm going to change eye color, change skin color. Did I push? I was just trying to push examine. I don't think I meant to do that. Let's see here. Anyway. Oh, it's because of the vanity. I think maybe you can change your appearance if you're at a mirror. That's why that's coming up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and push V and see what's around here. So there's ankle socks. Most of this stuff is a poor fit. There's a scarf. I don't need that. There's an electric blanket, which could be helpful. Looks like this doesn't... Oh, okay, here, there's actually some good stuff in here. So there's a dive bag that is a lightweight mesh backpack. Now, I have a duffel bag, but having more pockets might not be a bad idea. Now, this winter coat is pretty tremendous in the sense that it gives you pockets, it gives you coverage. Let me see if I can see any more about this. No, not at the moment. But it has a hood, and so this is good for the winter, but I think it would be too hot at the moment. Now, these Western boots, actually, this might be something I'm interested in. These... Hey, Cdda, good evening, my friend. Yes, Mr. Kiwi. So that, I believe what you're saying is the, like the advanced inventory screen. And so this thing lets you, like, see both the inventory of you and then the inventory in the surrounding area. That's also super useful. Thank you, Mr. Kiwi. I need to get better at using this. So there's a day pack, there's a dive pack, there's this feline suit. I mean, the amount of stuff that's so crazy in this game. Yeah, you could find a cat suit. Like, there's full-on furries going on in this game now. But the Western boots is what I want to do. I want to examine these babies. So these provide protection from the environment of two, like stepping on sharp stuff, but then bash, cut, and ballistic protection. And it has protection for the bottoms of your feet as well against, like, acid even, you know, which... and environmental stuff. Oh, that's awesome, Cdda. I forgot about that. Yeah. I'm still playing, and I'm trying to learn how to play at this point because the content that I'm at is newer, and it's so awesome. So I think that these do not communicate to me that they are a bad fit. They have more, like, encumbrance, but I'm going to go ahead and get these. So I'm just going to collect this by pushing enter. I could wear a nice sundress if I wanted to. But if I go into my inventory now, this is my regular inventory, and look at these boots and compare it to... Oh, actually, where did I even put these boots? I thought I picked them up. I might not have actually picked them up. Enter might not have been the right key to do that. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm looking now for them. It's like, where did they go? Right? There's some nails and planks that we broke. No, I think I did pick them up. I'm holding my club, which is good. I think I can... Okay, here we go. I can search my inventory by using the slash and just typing boots. And it's in pair of Western boots. And actually, I want to just... I'm going to wear them. Can't wear more than one rigid item on left foot bottom. So I think I'll have to take off my clothing. Yeah, I think that they are in my bag. Which I can't remember exactly right here how to expand the contents of the bag. Wait. Actually, I think, Jose, good evening. Good to see you. I'm wearing on my feet the there we go. Oh, it's this key. Thank you. There it goes. Yeah, so I was hiding the contents of the bag, but then there should be another category for clothing, which should open up. And here it is. So this is the boots. It's in the bag. Okay, so that's where they went. So what I need to do is I want to kind of compare them to the dress shoes that I'm wearing. Hey, Tomato, thanks for following, my friend. So we're going to look at Fading. Good evening. These shoes, and these babies, let's see what they offer for the bottoms of your feet in terms of environmental protection. Nothing. So they offer like bash, cut, and ballistic protection, but they don't offer you good protection on your feet. Oh, okay, cool, Jose. Awesome. Now, the encumbrance is actually 7, so I'm going to take them off. You take off your shoes, and I'm going to wear the Western boots. There we go. We put on the Western boots. So now at this point, I got some cool boots. I'm going to drop some stuff that I do not need. Like, for example, the dress shoes. I don't feel like I need it at all. I don't need this tie clip either. I mean, to be honest, it's funny, but I don't believe I need it. We're going to keep the briefs for now. I'm also going to... This is where that purse is. Man, I could not find where I put this purse. Okay, I'm going to drop the purse, and I'm going to drop the makeshift sling as well. But I do want to make sure that there was nothing in these inventories. So I'm going to unload... I think I can unload stuff that's just in the environment. Maybe not. So there is a sling right here. I'll pick it up and see if I can unload it from here. Oh, that's funny. It makes you feel fancier. I mean, it does make it in a world where the tie clip makes you feel fancy. I'm definitely out of touch. Now, one thing, let's see, where did that bag go? Maybe I don't need to unload it because there is nothing in it. Now, another thing I want to talk about is I'm going to try to figure out this problem. My character has a terrible mood because I'm not carrying enough stuff. So my character wants to... Here we go. Be a hoarder and carry stuff, and so my mood is awful. So what I need to do is figure out a way to like boost my mood. And I think if I just... Hey, Kraft, good evening. Good to see you. I think if I just read like a book for pleasure, like if I read this book of fairy tales, I think it will... Fat zombie spotted. Stop reading? Yes. I think it'll make me, like, chill out. But I'm not sure. Requires intelligence of 6 to easily read. Reading this book affects your morale by 3, and a chapter of this book takes 18 minutes to read. So I have an intelligence of 6, and I've kind of like set it so we can try to read this plus 3 morale. Reading for fun is Dominique. That's hilarious. Read once. Brainless zombie. All right, we stopped reading. Where is it? Where is this brainless zombie? It's up here. Okay, we have to kill this zombie. I'm going to pretend like I'm going to kill it. I don't think it's aware of us. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't even see us. So I'm just going to walk up here. It's walking through the window. Quite brainless indeed. It still doesn't see us. Dominique says, I can't read what Dominique says, but it's nasty. Okay, the zombie is aware, and it moved toward me. Now, I pushed 5 to wait. It's coming at me, and I'm going to club it. So, I hit it, I believe, for 9 damage. It grabbed me, but then Dominique battered it, and it's gone. So we're going to smash it and pulp the zombie, and then I'm going to just see, like, what the zombie has. It has a smartphone and some bad clothing. All right, that's not good, so we're just going to ignore that. Okay, so let's see what's around here. There's this decayed zombie. It's hostile, but it doesn't see us. There's a regular zombie. And there's pulped corpse. There's some ram. So I think somebody was telling me I was like loading a bunch of books onto my phone. And I never realized, it makes sense, of course, that, yes, that's what, keep an eye out for memory cards because you can get music and photos. Okay, thank you. I think I saw a USB stick somewhere, Mr. Kiwi. I didn't realize that your phone's storage space, if you were downloading books onto it, was limited. If you pick up RAM, can this be added? It's a stick of memory. Can, like, I add this to my phone to give it more storage space? I'm not really sure. I might pick this up. I don't think I can actually pick it up from this screen, but it's there. There's a manual, which we want to get. And there's some food and planks and stuff. Okay, so let's go over here and get this RAM, see if I can use it. And then there is Diesel Punk Designs, which it says you can read it, and it's about leather and rubber recipes for fashionable diesel punk. I mean, who doesn't want diesel punk? Okay. No, I think I accidentally stored some recreational books, not knowing that the space was limited, which I shouldn't have done. So, for example, I can, like, activate my phone and then store a book, and let's store... well, actually, let me see what books are stored on it. Yeah. I have some stuff that I shouldn't have put on here. I do have Popular Mechanics. These are for fun. Hey, Ollie, good evening. I'm so glad you're enjoying it, my friend. You know, Valheim is a terrific game, and I did think about seeing if any updates that have released for it recently. That's a fun one. All right. So let me go back to my phone. The battery is reasonable. Let's see if I can manage the external storage. You don't have an empty book storage device. Okay, then. Nothing yet, Alex? Okay, thank you. I'll find a new smartphone. Okay. Well, then let's not worry about it. You know, Fading, that's something I've meaning to check out, which is Enshrouded. I hear good things about it. If it's anything like Valheim, that sounds cool. All right, so this door is locked. I don't believe in my inventory I have anything that could... I mean, these bubble wraps are hilarious. I do not need these. You can drop bubble wrap. I don't think I have a tool which could leverage this. I have a screwdriver, but I don't think it has... It only has screwdriving. It doesn't have any prying. So I'd need a crowbar or something, or a hammer to get through this. I have a frying pan, which is actually pretty reasonable. Yeah, I could totally smash the door. My concern is I don't want to break my club because it's my only real weapon at the moment. Let me see what its, like, durability is at. It seems to... It doesn't suggest that it has any damage, but maybe I'm looking at it in the wrong screen. Maybe I need to go here to check out what I'm wearing and see if it's busted. Yeah, I need to make one, Mr. Kiwi. I was not able to get any pipes in the evacuation shelter, but maybe around here. I think I saw a drain pipe coming down. I'll be luckier. Let's just kind of take a gander at what's around the area. So, there is scissors, which are good, and I'll take these. A paring knife. Let me see what the cutting is on a paring knife. Ooh, so you need, I think, really high butchering if you want to butcher an animal, which I'm not, like, probably skilled enough to do that. But the paring knife would actually be really good for that. So we could take that. Well, now I see the carving knife is even better. Vegetable peeler. Now that's a good one. All right. What do we got here? We have some spices. There's a battery charger, but I believe this is for a car and not for, like, a personal battery. But here's some batteries right here. Here's a hammer, which is amazing. I don't know if garbage bags... Like, you know, I'm coming at this with so much Project Zomboid experience. So I don't know if garbage bags are as valuable for making a rain collector. I don't even know if that's a thing you can do in this. But I know that they're pretty good. Gallon-sized zipper bags, I think you can use these to maybe transport liquid, which could be useful. But the long strings I'm definitely going to take all day. And the extension cord, I could maybe craft with that. I'm happy to get the hammer. What is Nightingale? I haven't even heard of that. Oh, okay, there's a zombie coming in. Whoa, she, like, charged up to hit that guy. She whacked it. She critically hit it. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out. Alright, it's dead. Just pulped it. And let's see if there's anything on this guy. He has a first aid kit that has a bunch of good stuff in it. The gummy candy is hilarious, but this has... we're going to take the adhesive bandages, the regular bandages, the gauze, and this phone is almost out of battery, so that's not very good. But we'll take the antiseptic and we'll take the aspirin and the gummy. Yeah, I need to get a pipe. That's like the bottom line. But with this hammer, life is a little bit easier. I'm just going to continue exploring this house. Ooh, 2 memory cards. Now, it says they're encrypted, so I don't know how, big of a deal that is. Let's find out. Smartphone. Use SD card apps. No. Download data from memory card. 2 of these. They're encrypted. Can't get it. Hey, Chef Smitty. Good evening. I need a hammer to make a crowbar. Yeah, I think I created a makeshift hammer earlier when I was in the shelter with like a stick and a rock or something like that. But it only had hammering of 1. So this is, so much better. Let's see what we got here. Pair of socks, the real good stuff. There is a duffel bag, which we already have, so we don't need that. It's cool, though. All right, let's see. What's over here? Cast iron pots, fire extinguisher. Let's see here. Very similar to what we saw on the other side. Oh, there's a bunch of great food here. There's a coffee mug. Coffee makers seem pretty cool. I think you can use coffee makers just to boil water, which means, like, you can just purify water, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know if it gets it hot enough. Oh, it does have level 1 boiling quality, so I'm not sure if that's good enough to, make water potable. Hey, Pebble Plays. Good evening, my friend. Well, the game is fantastic. I just have so much to learn, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. And there's some beer that we can get, which seems like a good thing to grab. There's milk, eggs. This stuff hasn't quite gone bad yet. Level 1 boiling can make water. Hey, Cursed, what's up, my friend? Thank you. So, a coffee maker takes a battery. So this is like, it's interesting because it's battery powered. It's not plug-in, so we can get some batteries maybe and use this, which is cool. It really is, Pebble. Here's a battery right here. Here's some instant coffee mix if I want to stay awake, which seems sweet. Let's see. There's soy sauce, which seems hilarious. Let's see. Fresh melon. I mean, yeah, we could eat that. Let me look at what else we've got here. There's another paring knife. Plastic bag with a bunch of food. Teapot. I think the teapot is... I could put this on something to boil with it, like maybe if I had a fire. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what I think. I found some multivitamins, and I was taking those to keep my, nutrition pretty stabilized in terms of my vitamin intake. But yeah, let's get this food and just eat it before it goes bad. I'll take the string... And 2 vitamins per day is the rule. Yeah, that's what I took, too. That's great. Do I want anything else? Hey, T-Tree, what is up, my friend? Good evening. Good to see you. This looks pretty good so far. And I'm just going to keep checking stuff out. Oh, I forgot to turn safe mode back on. Thank God I turned it on. There's a zombie child where? Oh, over there. It sees us, too. So this little zombie child with the adorable ponytail is going to probably burst through that window. So let's see if we can fight that kid right up here. Yeah, Pebble, I got this lady, Dominique, at this evac shelter, and she's coming with me, and she's awesome. She actually has like a barbed wire bat, so she wrecks stuff. Isn't that awesome, T-Tree? I tried to customize it. Oh, okay, cool, Mr. Kiwi. I think I have a screwdriver, so I could definitely try that. If I look at my skills, I believe I gave myself... I have bashing weapons too. So as long as the staff is a bashing weapon, that seems like it makes sense. You know what's interesting is I don't believe I got a combat style. I know, like, I took 2 bashing weapons, which I thought would be enough for a combat style, but I can't remember if there's some other prerequisite that you need. No. Martial arts style is underscore, so I have no style because I don't think I've learned anything. Maybe my stats aren't high enough. Yeah, I don't have anything. Maybe I need to find a book and read it or something like that. All right. So this zombie is going to burst through, and I'd like to try to fight them when they're on the windowsill. But the problem is... oh, we see another zombie, the tough zombie. That's not great. This zombie... There we go. I'm just going to wait. I don't want to stand on the table and fight. She's going to do it. There we go. So, what's the point of fighting? You swing wildly and miss. Wow. Alright. Alright, so we see a bunch of zombies. So this area, let me see where it is. The zombie soldier is like absolutely no thank you. And then the child is not that bad, but let me see how far away the soldier is. The soldier is like out in the street. I don't know if... I certainly can't take a zombie soldier, I don't think. But at the same time, maybe Dominique can. Let me see what this thing is all about. I'd like to get more information on this guy. Here we go. Mildly dangerous. Oh, well, maybe he's not that hard. Maybe he just has armor, which makes him hard. That's hilarious, Pebble. That's amazing that you got a car and a machine gun. You are far ahead of me. Yeah, I'm going to get... Let's see. First of all, there's this hat stand right here. Backpack. A bowler hat. A headscarf, a windbreaker, and a wool scarf. I mean, that's pretty cool. Let me see if I can... Oh, no, not this. This. Craft a weapon. Throwing stick, pointy stick. Staff. So, a staff, I would need a quarterstaff, I guess. But... Tea Tree, what it is it's just the chat is both on YouTube and Twitch, so the bot combines the chats together so people in Twitch can see what the people on YouTube are saying and vice versa. All right, what do we got here? We got bandages. We'll take that. And we got some alcohol wipes. I have no space. Oh, it's a cardboard box. Right. Multivitamins. Uh-oh, glass shattering. All right, where is it? Oh, there's a big boy zombie. It's a tough zombie. She's fighting it. She hit it. Hey, King Blocked, what's up, my friend? Good evening. Good to see you. This is me, like, being probably too defensive. Oh, okay, so Dominique's out there now fighting the soldier. Let's see how this goes. Alright. I think she took it down. No, she's still fighting. She is in the window, but she's a boss, man. Zombie is dead. She killed it. There's more zombies over here, obviously. Here, I'm going to go ahead and ignore the monster. I'm going to smash this. Stop smashing, yes. Oh boy. Okay, there's a bunch of zombies. She's getting surrounded. She might be dead. I pulped the zombie, and she's taking some damage. So this might be the point where we part ways. Just going to kind of see how this goes. Well, she killed the tough zombie. Yeah, I would like to have a gun myself. She's killing everything. Let's see. Let's take a look through the window. There's a fat zombie over there. Let me just examine her. She's bleeding on her legs and her chest, but not horribly. She has taken some torso damage, though. I'm going to just zoom out and go through the hostiles that we see. There's a fatty here. There's a fatty. There's a fatty. There's a zombie child. There's another zombie. Hey, Pebble. Thanks for following, my friend. This is kind of like Caves of Cud. It's older than Caves of Cud. This is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, which is a classic roguelike, and it's a zombie apocalypse game. I mean, there's more than zombies. There's other... It's kind of like as many apocalypses as you could think of have happened. Because there's, like, aliens, robots, zombies, Lovecraftian monsters, giant praying mantises, mutations. It's kind of... There's all there. Oh, Alex, I'm not shaming. I'm just reading the text. That's right, Pebble. Isn't that true? Alright. Let's see if Dominique can just do her thing. We could go try to help Dominique, but... We haven't seen the squids yet, but we did see some Lovecraftian creatures last time. I'm just going to close that. Just kind of... I'm going to walk up here. That's fine. And Dominique is still doing her thing. I'm going to pulp that zombie. No, don't step into the raspberry bush. No, don't step into the rose bush, apparently. Do you see any more zombies? There's a zombie and a zombie child. Those are less scary. She's injured, so can I heal you, Dominique? I believe there's a way that I can, like, interact with her. No, I could try to talk to her. Let me see how this works. Hey, Rob, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. We are looking for squids. If you see any, let me know. Right now, we're just fighting zombies. Interact, chat with NPC. Talk to Dominique. Well, did you finish things for my mom? Not yet. Let's see. There's something I want you to do. I want to know more about your abilities. I want to talk for a bit. Can you help me understand something? I want to give you some commands for... I wish I could heal her. I don't know if I can just use a bandage on her. Lexi, good evening. Good to see you. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try to use... let me see here. Interact. Not examine. Not butcher. It would be like... Misk? No. I'm not trying to consume a bandage. I was trying to just use it on Dominique, but maybe she's okay. Looks like there might be a zombie... Let's see. There's definitely one right there. Yeah, maybe I could just give it. I didn't see a command for give, but... no, don't step into the bush. Let me see if that is a thing. Start a training seminar. Okay, I mean, I guess that's a thing you can do. Let's see. Let me go to inventory, adhesive bandage, and apply to wound is the only action I can use on that. So I can activate this, but I can eat it, I can wield it, I can throw it. I mean, I could try to throw it at her. I don't know how she would take that. Can I activate this? All right, fine. Uh-oh. Yes. There's zombies everywhere. Oh, I'm getting grabbed by a zombie. I have to fight. Okay. Uh-oh. The zombie hit my torso. I'm bleeding. Oh, dear God. Let me see this zombie. Where'd it go? Zombie. Okay, I actually did damage to this zombie. I hit it. Oh, man, I hit it for 17 damage. Yeah, my 2 skill is actually pretty reasonable. I'm hitting it pretty hard. It bit my arm, but it didn't do too much damage. My arm is fine. It's not bleeding. Hit my other arm. Let me see how this thing is doing now. It's just about to die. Okay. Dominique killed it. So, I don't get credit for killing it, but it's dead. And that was like our first fighting with my terrible makeshift club. Now, I didn't mean for this to happen, but this is a very populated area, and we're getting into it. We should probably bail, but it's kind of funny. No, don't step into the bush. I couldn't see it, all right? Yeah, get that memory card. Get that, sure. Yeah, you could have multiple party members for sure. I think I've never gotten this far in the game, but I think someone was saying almost you could have like a town, or a community that you build up if you gather enough NPCs together. I just have this one buddy. Now, capital G is just grab, which I don't want to do. There are zombies. There's a zombie child, a zombie dog, which is dangerous, and then 2 zombies. Alright, so I guess we just ignore this. Let's see if what's she gonna do? Are you pulping stuff, or what are you up to? some cigarettes. There's a zombie soldier that I want to loot. Advanced electric cigarette, right? This smartphone case with a nice smartphone in it could be a good idea. Oh, okay. I could talk to her, but I still can't. I still don't have that option to give her something. Maybe it's just because. No, I mean, I am adjacent. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm diagonal, but. Anyway, let's get the rest of these zombies down so we can explore. If we kill all of the zombies. Yeah, maybe I need to be better friends with her. It should only take one round to smash it. I'm going to move back. Here we go. And let's see. I'm not bleeding too badly. That it should stop on its own. Let's just go down here and let me see if she'll follow me. Yeah, I'm no longer bleeding. You see how my bleeding has stopped? She is still bleeding, I think. Let me examine her. Her legs and torso are bleeding. Oh, thank you, Cursed. It's via examine? Okay. I can, like, describe creatures, furniture, but I can't... I don't know how to, like, do... I'm using X to look at her. Oh, examine wounds. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, I can examine the wounds, but can I use item on? Here we go. Bandage on her leg. Okay, sweet. Thank you. I finally found it. Okay, so you push E when you're next to her, then you can use item on, and then I can, like, give her a bandage for her leg. We see a zombie. Where is this thing? It's in the house. Oh, that's fine. Interact. Use the bandage on her other leg. Oh my god. Well, apparently she saw something. What do you see? Tough zombie. But where is that thing? Oh, it's... It doesn't seem anywhere near me. It's really far away. She is a loose cannon. It's like she just broke the window. I'm like, what are you doing here, lady? Why would you have done that? I mean, that's fine if you saw something. There's blood everywhere, so maybe she just killed it in one shot. Let me actually look at that. Is there a way to see the whole... Yeah, the message log. Here it is. So what happened? Okay, the glass broke, and Dominique hit it in the leg, and then she crit it. She basically, yeah, she one-shot the zombie. So the zombie, like, came out of the glass, and then she just blasted it. So that's great. Dude, Grandma is no joke. She's carrying all the weight on our team. So this is a big to-do in Project Zomboid, which is like cleaning out the broken glass in a window. Do I just smash it more? I haven't, Pebble. What's the game called? Double smash, thank you. There it is. We're in. Tough zombies coming in, though. So I gotta maybe move up here. And let her get in there. There she goes. She got it. It's on the counter. It's dead. Yeah, okay, I could disassemble it to be quiet. That's a good one. Oh my god. Everything was going fine until I found a deranged Axeman. Dread Dawn. Okay, cool. No, I hadn't heard of it. Thank you for the recommendation. Let me see this deranged Axeman. They stumble around dragging a large, blood-stained axe. Their face is twisted into a sadistic grin, and they walk among the dead as though already one of them. So this person is actually not a zombie, but is just a deranged human being, like a complete psychopath. Okay, interesting. This is much more dangerous than I probably want to deal with. It kind of reminds me of, like, you know, one of those enemies from Dark Souls or whatever that's just, like, dragging the huge weapon behind it and it's scraping on the floor. Well, I mean, you meet all kinds in the apocalypse. Let me see if... Yeah, wannabe zombie indeed, Rob. It's like, come on, you're not fooling anybody. Let me examine her and use an item on her torso. Alright, stop. Oh god, we're getting blanked. Uh-oh. Bad situation. Alright, let's see if she could take out the Axemen. She hit it. Oh, she killed it. Axeman dead. What's great is maybe we can get an axe. I'm not even good with an axe, but an amazing axe seems like a better weapon than this makeshift club that I have. Okay, and Dominique took it down, and she already pulped it. Yes, I have played most of the Souls games. The only one I haven't is the, Oh, there's a Japanese samurai-style one that I didn't play. But I've played and beaten all of the Dark Souls games and Demon Souls and Bloodborne. The only one I haven't beaten is Elden Ring because it's so big and I got lost, but I love it. Yes, Shadows Only Die Twice or whatever? Yeah, Sekiro. Let's see. So let me go ahead and use an item on her bandage. Oh my god, her torso is terrible. The bleeding stopped. She's seriously injured. Let's see if I can use anything else on her. Like, do you need antiseptic on your torso? Oh, it's bleeding again. Let me see if I can fix her. She's really important to our team. It's average disinfected. It's just poorly bandaged. So let's try to use the medical gauze on her torso. And then let me look at her again. Her torso is in awful shape, but it doesn't seem to be bleeding. Oh, I see that, Pebble. It, for some reason, Pebble, it doesn't like the word suckers because it thinks it's bullying. So it's protecting against cyberbullying. I haven't played Sekiro, but I mean to. Alright, let's see what we can get. They have, Candle, hammer. I have most of this stuff. That battery is in bad shape. Not great. This guy has an MP3 player, which could help me with my bad mood. Ooh, he's got a pipe. So this dude has a crack pipe. Oh, I read that wrong. I thought it was a cracked pipe. I was like, I could hit somebody with this. Crack pipe, not as good of a weapon. The crack pipe is a good weapon against yourself if you use that. It's not good against zombies. Yeah, I should. Let's go ahead and take the USB drive. And that's good. And then, yeah, let's get that MP3 player. Give me your MP3 player. All right, hopefully this will help my mood. Inventory. Tools, MP3 player. I need to actually unload its battery. And then go in and MP3 player reload its battery with, one of these, like, nice batteries. And then use the MP3 player, activate. You put in the earbuds and start listening to music. Oh, 10% battery? That's all I needed? Now, whoops. Maybe this battery is going to last too long, but that's okay. Hopefully this will boost my mood. I can't hear anything, though, so there's that. Now, just as a question, because I'm trying to learn more of this game. Nah, T-Tree, this is just a town. This is like a suburban town. Let me show you. I'm going to push M, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit and look around on the map. You see there's this, like, area of a town over here, and these are some houses that I've been going through. And this is where I started, in this evacuation shelter. And I kind of just wandered over this way. I explored this house and this house, and now I'm just kind of checking the area out. We fought a bunch of zombies, so I'm hoping to loot and just get some cool stuff. Hey, that's the goal, Alex. It's kind of like you're just trying to survive, and you just wander around, see if you can make yourself stronger. Oh, this game is huge. The great thing about this game, too, is... let me zoom out. Look at this. I must have... So this is West Windsor, the town that I'm in. South Thomaston is below where I started, but it's too difficult. There's this town called Rye, and then there's this other area over here where there is a larger refugee center, which I'm kind of heading toward. But this game, yeah, it's totally free. So... yeah, we do want a gun shop. That's a great idea. All right, let's keep looking around, see what's in this area. There's still a zombie dog, but that's about it. Oh, that's right, the Axeman. Let's see what the Axeman had. All right, I'm going to go check the Axeman. And he has a fire axe. But you can see the durability seems terrible on it. I'm not sure about that, but I think that color coding means how damaged it is. I'm going to take it, though, because it has 3 prying, so you can use, like, the fireman's axe to, like, pry through doors, and it has a 3 tree cutting. It counts as... it has bashing damage. Techniques when wielded: brutal strike, sweep attack, and block. I don't see where it fits in. It just says category tools, so I don't know if any of my melee skills benefit from this, but anyway, I'm going to wear this diver's watch. I don't know if I am wearing one. We're going to take this and this. Guy has a tool belt as well, which is kind of cool. So if you compare, for example, the weapon that I have, the wooden club, it is... oh, great. It counts as bash and cut. Well, I do bash, so I'm actually probably okay with this. This thing has 12 bash damage, whereas the fireman's axe, like if I look at this, it does 11 bash damage, but it also does cut damage. Now, it's slow, so you could see that it's 7.46 DPS, basically, versus my club, which is 3.64. So the fireman's axe is like double what I've got. So I'm just going to drop the club, and now I've got an axe. So this is an improvement, though. This is like we have a better weapon, so that's cool. Let's see. There's a fat zombie down there, so we're just going to kind of... we'll just, ignore it. Move over here. Another fat zombie. That's fine. Move over here. Bon appetit. Okay, yeah, take it. Picaresque. Oh, it's like Pictionary. Now that's just a board game. That's not even a book. What are these gloves? Mittens. A vacuum sealer. Yeah, that seems like something we need pretty desperately. Paramedic seems like a good item. A good read. Alright. So what we could do at some point, if we wanted to, is head back to our evacuation shelter and just read some books, set up the coffee maker, try to get like a food and water system going, because I don't really have that right now, but I do have a ton of rations and water just at the shelter. Yeah, I know. We need to sous vide like all the fresh steak we find to keep it going. The question I have is, can I, like in Project Zomboid, I remember you can just set out a pot to like collect rainwater. In this game, can you collect? Isn't there's a container of water on the roof of the evacuation shelter, but I don't know if it collects rainwater or not. If I can build some kind of structure that would do that. A pair of heels. Poor fit, I bet. A down-filled blanket. We don't need it. 2 zombies. It's fine. Door hinge and planks, hey? Alright. Yeah, that's the question I was wondering. I was like, do I have to set it up? Do I have to, like, open the top? Or can I just wait for it to rain and it'll work? We'll find out, I guess. Alright, I'm going to kind of keep moving upward. And we'll just kind of go over this way. There's a lot of enemies, so I have safe mode on. Oh, the dog sees us, so we're just going to wait for that dog. Now, she seems to be better. We're going to wait, ignore that. Oh, she killed it. Great. Pulpit. Hey, Josh, what's up, my friend? Where do I plan on building a base? Well, that's a good question. For now, Josh, my plan is to just use my evacuation shelter as the central point. I do want to go and check out... There's, like, this hunting lodge, and I think there's a person here. So I want to talk to them, and maybe they have guns that we could get. Because, you know, why not? Does that zombie see me? It does. So we're going to wait for this zombie that's up by this busted up car to the north. This fat zombie is walking across the hood of the car. Look at this guy go. He may be stuck. He's coming. Dominique's not messing around. I killed it. I am still listening to the music, but it's helped my mood slightly. My mood was like absolute negative, and it's gone up a little bit, I think, because of the tunes. So we killed a zombie, which is awesome. And the dog is coming at us, which is less than awesome. We'll go ahead and wait. She got it. The zombie child is coming at us. We'll just wait. Oh, she pulped it. She didn't even care. Alright, she got it. Another zombie grandma over here. She knocked it back. It's dead. Pulped. There's a zombie in the bushes there. Alright, pulped it. Let's see. Pulped that one. iPause, what's up, my friend? Thank you for following. So, there's a 10-gallon hat. I mean, if I want to go full-on cowboy, but I don't. It's a poor fit. I mean, I'm not gonna... I've got a nice-fitting turban. I'm gonna keep that bad boy on. Sleeveless duster, though, seems pretty sweet, except that it's filthy and it's a poor fit. But other than that, it's great. So we see 3 zombies to the north of us. There's just so many zombies here. It's wild. Oh, thank you, Azurite. That's a good tip. I mean, like, she's super useful, but yeah, I don't want her to just die. Let's see what that would be like. Alright, so... I could say stick close to me no matter what. Change engagement rules. Don't fight unless your life depends on it. How about attack enemies that you can kill easily, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I could say attack enemies only that I attack first, but I like having her be a meat shield. And I don't want to say life depends on it, because maybe then she won't engage anything. I don't want her to not move. Let's just try kill easily and see how that goes. I also want to just examine her wounds. It's poor disinfected. It's bleeding. Her leg is bleeding. Her torso's in really bad shape. We might have to go back to the shelter just to rest so that she can recover from her wound. I don't know, like, how... I don't really have that much experience with the NPCs trying to rest and recover, but that might really help her. So what I'm going to do is use an item on her. I can use antiseptic on her leg. And no. Alright, she killed it. I'm like trying to do first aid, and she's like, I kill it. All right. Good. I mean, it's good that you did that. I need to pulp this enemy, I guess? It's tricking me because on the minimap, the vehicles show up as red dots. Let me see what enemies are actually here. There's a decayed zombie and a fat zombie. Okay. I'm going to use some more antiseptic on... No, let's just go ahead and use bandages on her. No improvement. No improvement. Alright. Dragon Slayer, what's up, my friend? Good evening. Yes, I know. I believe that is in the plans for a future build. I don't know if it's coming in build 42 or not for Project Zomboid. I don't think so. But that'll be so exciting when they add that. Can I give you... I don't even have any better bandages. And you can't really give her, like, aspirin or anything. So I guess we'll keep going this way. There's 2 zombies that we see coming down, and let me see if they notice us. This one does, and this one does. So both the dog and the decayed zombie notice us. I'm just pushing 5 to kind of wait. Bringing them back to me, I mean her. Alright, there we go. She's in. I got hit. And I'm bleeding. On my head. That's rude. Alright, she got it. Pulped it. Pulped it. Okay. So let me look at my own... My own wound is actually not that bad. But, I mean, I could... You know... Put a bandage on myself. I'm okay. My focus is terrible, and that's because of my mood. And as far as I understand it with focus, what that means is I can't learn any new skills because I just can't concentrate on learning because I'm, like, so upset. Can I ride this bicycle? Examine vehicle. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look how cool this is. This is a bike. It's wrecked, unfortunately, so I need to, like, repair it or something. But it's cool that it's there. Lack wheels. That's a problem. Yeah, you're right. You kind of need wheels on a bicycle. I see your point there. That's a good point that you've made. Let me see what the map says about... This is the hunting lodge that's right here. Let's go into this and see what it's all about. Oh, we gotta pulp this thing. There we go. No, wait. This is not the hunting lodge. What is this up here? I'll check that out in a moment. Let me go in. And here's this dude. Let's see what this guy has to say. Talk to... this guy's name is Glooscap. It's decided then. I will be Glooscap. Who will you be? Oh, okay. This guy's... extremely addled, but who wouldn't be given the trauma of this moment? Glooscap, that's a funny one. Is it foreign? It used to be. No, Glooscap has been a name here for a very long time. Is your name foreign? Oh, God. I'm not sure if it's because of my mood, Azurite, or... if it's because I'm carrying too much stuff. I put on these cowboy boots. Maybe they're too... Maybe they slow me down. Learner, good evening. I've never encountered a bone Hulk, but that does not sound easy. Hey, Paul, what's up, my friend? Good evening. Um, no, my name has been a name here for a very long time, too. Um, they say I turned a man into a cedar tree once. That's a terrible thing to say. So you're dressed. I mean, honestly, if you could turn somebody into a cedar tree, it's not all bad. You know, we need trees. Depends on what the person did. So you're dressed like a hunter. Are you a hunter? Among other things. Sure. I have some extra I might be willing to trade, but I only trade with my friends, and I don't have a lot of those left. Look at this response. You seem cool, and I'd like to talk more, but I don't have anything fun. I'll try and find something and come back and so we can share. Oh, so he wants fun stuff. Maybe I give him games? I mean, I have fun books. Oh, he wants coffee and chocolate? Paul, okay, thank you. I have instant coffee, and I have some gummies, but he doesn't want that. I also have some whiskey, but he ain't interested. Okay, so let's see why my speed is like that. Let me see here. So I think it's because my speed is hurt by pain and sadness. Boy, that's existential right there. But that's where we're at. That's interesting, learner. You are not content with your life. Yeah, this is what's killing my speed, is my pain. So what I need to do is maybe take a aspirin. See if that helps my pain. Oh, okay. Plus is like sword armor. So, oh yeah, thank you. Innermost, I have a pair of socks. I'm wearing underwear. I got a dress shirt. I got pants. I got my turban. I got my boots. It looks like I'm keeping melons in my boots, which is like kind of an unbelievable thing, but you can smuggle them in there. I guess the boots have some storage. And I've got a blazer. I got a scarf. I also have a trench coat and a watch, binoculars, my flask, and my duffel bag. So what is this? Is this like a hotel? No, I guess this is all part of the hunting lodge. What are these things? These are just like a Siamese cat. Like, these are just animals. Just chilling. Alright then. There's a fedora. Ooh, motorcycle helmet. You know, the motorcycle helmet seems like it would be very good for armor. Yeah, they are conflicting. I thought about that. It's a buddy novel. God, it's so good. How to succeed in business without really trying. All right, so I'll take these books. Guns and Ammo, Swim Planet, you got it. So I'm going to start trying to load some of these into my cell phone so I don't have to carry them around. So I'm going to use my cell phone. Oh, I wish I could see which one has, like, read stored books. There's nothing to read. Okay, so this second phone I have. Oh, okay, thank you, Azurite. Oh, cool, Mr. Kiwi. Thank you. Um, am I have a light on me? I didn't mean to do that. Did I accidentally turn on my cell phone? Oh no. Well, the flashlight's not on. Oh, this one is on. I didn't turn that on. I think they turned it on. Turn off the flashlight. Well, it's actually kind of helpful, isn't it? Turn it back on. Um, this one doesn't have any stored books, so let me store books on this smartphone. Let's see here. Yeah, it's really nice, Azure, right? Because it allows people. I have people in Twitch and people in YouTube, so they can talk to each other. But then if I post this VOD, then the chat is preserved on the stream so that people who are watching the video can actually see what people were saying, follow along. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to activate this phone, and I'm going to store books. And I wish I could store like more than one, but go. Activate this guy. Store a book. Birdhouse Monthly. Activate this dude. Store a book. Bon Appetit. Activate it. Oh, wow. That's unreal, Paul. Boxing Monthly. Activate the... Keep activating this, and I'm going to turn off the flashlight. I think I'm okay. If I stand right here, there's light coming in. So we're going to activate this guy again and store a book. Diesel Punk. That's a big book. I think she's getting better. That's what it seems like, Mr. Kiwi. That had a bunch of pages. Wow, that's awesome, learner. And I'm going to just keep doing this. I'm doing this. I'm storing all of these books, and it's killing the battery just so I'm able to drop the books and don't have to carry them. Tactical Handgun Digest sounds good if I ever get a handgun. Being able to recharge the phones would be sweet. I have a few extra batteries that I'm hoping I can use. Baker's Companion. Wow, that was a big one for when we bake. I mean, we need to get the great zombie baking show going, you know? That's awesome, learner. So you're saying I should just I shouldn't bother doing this? That I should just kind of like carry the books back to my base? Art Freak, thanks for subscribing. I was thinking I was just saving myself some storage space smartly, but if it's not a big deal, maybe I have it the wrong way around here. Let's see what's around here. There's a bunch of shotguns, the art and science, the big book of first aid. This sounds super useful. I see, learner. That makes sense. That makes sense. Is Oh, this water is red because it's toilet water and that's dangerous to drink. Is that why it's colored red? I'm not sure. Things to do with milk. God, I've enjoyed that book. All right. Let's see what's over here. All right, so there's a pair of wool gloves. There is this motorcycle helmet. And I do want to wear this. Look at me, I got a helmet. Now let me activate the motorcycle helmet, see if that's the button that you use to open it. Yeah, I opened the visor. Oh, a watch is good for parts? Okay. So should I like disassemble that? Dog dung. How about that? Oh, there was just a watch on the helmet? Maybe I Oh, I already have a wristwatch, but did I find another watch? Oh, the diver's watch. The diver's watch is something that I don't actually need. I'll drop it because I got it from the Axeman. Let's go up, see if there's anything up here. Looks like there's a bike helmet, some vodka. This is the roof. A frisbee, bubble wrap, a smart lamp, and a fur hat. Interesting. I mean, I know this might be like spoilery or whatever, but I'm just asking for help. I'm a new player at this game. Can I make this hunting lodge my base? I mean, it's too big to properly defend if that's ever an issue, but can I just live here? Like, or is this guy going to get mad if I just decide to sleep here and, like, you know, he's got refrigerators and stuff. It seems cool. 2 fridges and a freezer. I know that these are empty, but... Okay, cool. I didn't know if he would become hostile if I just decided to chill right here. It makes for a much more convenient base than going back to the evac shelter if, you know, my plan is to, like, plunder this whole town right here. There seems to be so much loot here. Hey, Paul, thank you for following, my friend. So I'm interested in trying to get all of this stuff. And not having to walk back. Yeah, that seems like a good... I mean, there's so much built-in storage. The thing that I'm interested in now is... you see how there's this window here? I could go out onto the roof, and we could put something to collect rainwater safely up here on the roof. We could, you know, have a fire going up here and be safe because it's stone. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, in Project Zomboid, I currently have built this massive balcony off of my house where, like, I've fortified the entire first level so no zombies can get in. And I have this huge balcony where I have a farm, I have rain barrels, I have my generator, I have a barbecue up there. So it's like that kind of safety of the, Ewok village style elevated base is really appealing. Let me see what this is here. This is a vent pipe. I'm wondering if I break this, if I can get a pipe out of it if I wanted to make a better, club weapon. So one thing I would want to see is just if I opened up crafting. Oops, not that, this. And I just typed in, that's clean water. No, I want to try it again and see about, like, no, there's no, like, I need a water collector. Maybe I don't have the recipe. Let's see. It would be in either appliance. No, maybe it's under food or other or something. Here's makeshift funnel. A brazier is good for, you like can burn stuff and you can cook on this. Level 2 boiling, so we could make water on the brazier. This is a good idea. Yeah, those would be awesome. You can search by component created. Oh, like what makes water? I see what you mean. You need a funnel. It says, it's a small makeshift funnel used to collect rainwater. So if I use it outside and place a container beneath it, I can collect water when it rains. Thank you. Josh, I haven't, my friend. Thank you for the tip. So if we use this, all we need is tool 1 cutting, which we have. We could pick up a jug. Oh, I have a gallon jug. So we can make the makeshift funnel right now. With the gallon jug. And we're going to just spill... I'm going to pour the milk. Oh, no, I'm thirsty. I could drink the milk. Drink the milk. Where'd it go? Maybe I'm not looking at the right place. I mean, I got milk somewhere. Right. I think I could just boil the water that I collect into a brazier. If I have a container. How do you resume crafting if you've started it? Like, you see how I have this in progress funnel? Oh, here we go. No, I don't want to pick it up. I want to... No, interact doesn't work. Here we go. It's activate. I made it. We got a funnel. And then we need to get something to put it on, like a pot or something. But I could try to craft just a brazier. This thing needs sheet metal. Sheet metal is usually pretty easy if I just break this. Yeah, learner. I mean, like, those are over there, and I was just wondering if I could build it here instead of trying to haul that over here, but maybe I could just carry it. I got scrap metal, but not sheet metal, but I did get 2 pipes. I probably need a car to transport that. I don't know how this game works with, like, trying to move some massive thing a large distance like that. In Zomboid, you'd, like, start to get a hernia. Yeah, shopping cart would be sweet. I found a broken bicycle, which is not really what I was going for. With 2 pipes and some fittings, you can make a pipe staff. Oh, cool, thank you. I believe I have a pipe fitting back at the evac shelter. There's a coffee maker right there. Teapot. Nice. Kettle. I'll try to get that for sure. So one thing I kind of want to do is, like, disassemble. Let me see how I, like, try to take apart this sink. I kind of want to get sheet metal. I could just hit it, but I'm wondering if I can get anything good if I try to disassemble it. Just trying to find the, here we go, disassemble. But I want to disassemble something in the environment. Oh, thank you. Construction is this, and then... No, I want to do the opposite of construction. It's... Yeah. I mean, okay, this is disassemble, but I don't have to, like, right. This is like, okay, here we go. Deconstruct furniture. You cannot deconstruct this. All right. Well, let's try something else. What is this? This is a nice, clean thing. Maybe I just don't have the skill to take it apart. I think I have a screwdriver, I have 2 hammers, and I have pliers. I could actually drop a hammer. I just want to pick up one hammer, though. Oh, one. There we go. The chairs, let's see, what are these chairs? These are wooden, unfortunately. Let's see if I can break this, like, refrigerator. I broke it. Oh, but that's just, like, for moving it? I think... I don't think I took it apart. I think I just, like, moved it so you could pack it. Yeah, I think maybe what I'm doing wrong is... Let me try this again. Deconstruct simple furniture? No, that kind of... Same thing. Interesting. But I can't pick up the fridge, so I'd need to, like, maybe This is just what I have. I don't know. It's weird. I want to break it. What is this? A dishwasher? I should just smash it after this debacle. There we go. Look at what we got here. Sheet metal and pipe fittings. Now we're talking about it. Here we go. Yeah, smashing it worked. I think disassemble is like if you want to, detach it from the grid, and then move it to another facility or something. Alright, so I'm just kind of like setting things up, seeing if I can craft a brazier. Here it is. Wield and activate the in-progress brazier to start working. Okay. Where is it? Interesting. Where'd it go? Just drop it. We did it. I dropped it. All right. So now there's a brazier on the ground that we can use to boil the water that we collect. That's step one. Now I need to figure out what's a big container that I can either make or put on the ground to allow the connect the funnel to, so I can start collecting water. I have pots. I mean, I can just go get a pot, I guess. But I think you can make like a... copper pot. No, I need a hand press. That's too complicated. Let's just use what I've got. I'm trying to, Fading. I'm trying to store water. Make a staff. Pipe staff. This requires 3 pipes. A regular staff. A quarter staff. That's fine. I need a long stick. Pipe staff. So I need 3 pipes. Well, we got some pipes. I don't think I brought them all, but they're around here. Actually, I think I have... Let me look at my inventory. I had a pot. No, I have a frying pan. So this is for using on... Or the teapot, using on the brazier to kind of boil the water. I need to eat, though. So let me eat. And I'm going to kind of eat this and that and that. And then I'm very thirsty. Man, I drank a lot of soda. Still thirsty. Just regular thirsty now. Well, I can drink my clean water to get that to go away. And then what we could do is actually try to light the brazier, put some sticks in here or something. I don't have any martial arts yet, learner. I want some. All I have is like 2 in bashing skills. Oh, here's a pipe right here that I could bust open. Downspout. Ah, that just gave me scrap aluminum, sadly. I believe there's a way to, like, fill this with wood or something. Stick does not fit into any pocket. That's a sad story. There are 2 pipes on the ground there. So I just need 1 more pipe. Gutter drop. Now we don't want to drop down. Okay. Let me see about getting a pot. A pipe mace with 2 pipes? Let me see that. Pipe mace. 1 pipe and pipe fittings. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's sweet. Hey, Procrastinator. Good evening. Good to see you. There's a turkey out there or something. Let me go check out the pipe mace, see how good that is. I mean, I can make it right away. I can make a great pipe mace, but the pipe mace is actually regarded as stronger. I got one. Alright, yeah, you're right. I see what you mean. The fireman's axe I can't really fix. It's good for... I want to keep it for prying and stuff, but it's not as good if I can't fix it for the long term in combat. Let me go in this house and let's just start looking around for some pots and stuff. We can go into the kitchens. You know, I do like Stephen King, Procrastinator. The only stuff I've read, though, is the Gunslinger stuff, The Dark Tower. I started to read some of the scary stuff of Stephen King's, and it scares me too much. and I'm not like super into that. But I do enjoy the Dark Tower. Um, let's see. Let me look. What's around here? There is a frying pan, another frying pan, milk, condiment bottles, aluminum cans, scrap metal, rubber. Yeah. A bowl. Wonder if I could use that glass bowl to hold the water. Let me look at this thing. Volume 0.5. It's not very big. It's like a punch bowl. Oh, cool, Procrastinator. Glass jar was the biggest that I could find. I believe it. I'm going to go looking around at some of these other houses. There's a bunch of houses. Oh, wait, look at these guys. What's this? This is a standing tank. Man, I wonder, I don't know enough about the game to know, could I use this tank? Is it just for propane, or could I somehow, connect it and plumb the hunting lodge with these tanks? They don't seem to have anything inside them. Yeah, I can have a drink, I can dispense or dump water, or I can refill. It's got water in it. I don't know if it's safe to drink though. In the text in the log, it's not showing that the water is red. So I don't know if that's how you can indicate if the water is potable or not. Let me pour it into a container. Hey, Sunday, good evening. I'm going to just put it in the plastic bottle. You pour water into a plastic bottle. I'm going to look at this plastic bottle. Oh, okay. Thank you, PGB. I appreciate that, my friend. Okay, well then we can try to get the whole boiling thing set up. Let me see what I've got here. Small plastic bottle. Yeah, you see how the water is red? It is a gamble. But at the same time, this could collect water. Now, I don't know if these tanks will actually collect rainwater, or if I need to connect my funnel in some way to it. Let me see about my funnel, makeshift funnel. Activate, place it where? You can't place it there. Hey, Tone Retro, what's up, my friend? Thank you for subscribing. Does anyone know if these big tanks collect water if it rains, or are they sealed? All right, let's see. So what I want to do is see if I can just use my brazier to purify this water. See how there's these downspouts? I wonder if they connect to the tanks. The tanks are right below me. Keep the fire small. Oh, right. It'll attract everybody. That's a good point. I don't even remember how to build a fire. Is that like a crafting thing? No. Let me see about... Construct? Oh. A crafting spot. I might need to make a crafting spot. Well, I'll just build it over there, just in case. That's funny, learner. If I remember correctly, when I played this game maybe a year or two ago, I got far enough to the point where, like, I had a stack of wood that I was storing next to the brazier, or I think I might have had a barrel or something, and my character would automatically, like, put wood into it to keep it fed. Just drop wood on the brazier and light it? Oh, okay, well then that'll work. Wait, I'm not trying to haul the... Oh, boy. What is right here? Brazier and stick. Okay. It's so strange. I just want to put this thing here. Let me try it like this. There we go. All right, then I will apply matches to that. Oh, there's a brazier, but you haven't set it up to contain the fire. Continue? No. No, don't do that. Here. Oh, I need to set it up or something. All right, get the brazier, and then activate the brazier, maybe? Okay. Now, is that considered set up? Oh, here we go. I could start a fire. There's nothing to light. Oh, no, I guess I just dropped it out of my inventory, but didn't actually set it up. All right, now let's try it. There it goes. Now, I'm going to then go to my teapot, and I want to reload it with this dirty water. And then I want to activate the teapot. I guess it's water? No. Here, go to the teapot. Yeah, this. Activate. Now, don't drink it. Just... Oh, you can just craft water. Thank you. Clean water. Just store it in your inventory. All right, activate the crafting project clean water. I think I have to drop this item that I have. Activate. Where is it? No. I gotta find this project. It's in my boots? Oh, God. Okay. You wield your progress in clean water. I did it. What will you do with the clean water hot? Pour it into a container, which is this small plastic bottle. And then now, in the small plastic bottle, I should have 2 of them with water. I do. It's hot. It's the best boot water you've ever seen. I mean, think about it. We did it, though. So we have hot water that's clean. Yeah, I see that. Like, you're no longer making that craft because I don't have the water, but that's awesome. If there was a way I could easily bring up the tank, you know what? Can I fill up this bathtub with the water? Yeah, you can. It says it would make for a good water trough. Maybe if we just carry up all the water from that tank and then put it in the bathtub, then we can, like, easily just fill up our little teapot operation and, you know, be boiling water, etc. You know, Fading, I'm thinking I'm going to make this my base. This is the Hunting Lodge. There's this kind of addled NPC that's here, but it's in this little town right here, and we've got a foothold where we've cleared a few of these houses. There's an apartment tower here that we can go through, and we need to loot this town, but this is a great base of operations. He kind of is a guard dog. Plus, there's actual guard dogs and cats here at the shelter, which is pretty awesome. I just need to get some better containers. What's this? This is a trash can. Oh, can I fill this with water? Unload. Here, can you get the trash can? Gallon jug. Well, take that. Actually, take the matches, too. Check the basement. Josh, from my experience in this game, the basement can often contain incredibly difficult enemies. The version right before this, whatever, Frank, was the one I played. Oh, thank you. I could do... Thank you, Varric. I could just do a deconstruct. Okay. Or deconstruct... Yeah, here we go. You can't build that. No, yes, I can. Okay, Procrastinator. Have a great night, my friend. Maybe it's because it's got something in it? Like, what if I pick up the cigarette butt? Then can I deconstruct it? No, maybe I could just haul it, though. Oh, I see what you mean. The locked door? Just bash through it? I need to get my pipe. My weapon for that. I kind of left without my weapon. Not the smartest plan. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I see. If you can get behind this is what you're saying? Like, as in, Oh, what about this trash can? Can I pick this up? No, that's for the bench. No items to haul here. It's almost like the trash can is just a permanent part of the environment that I can't move. There's the dream bike. They're only smashable. Okay. I know, Fading. That's what I was trying to figure out. If I could plumb those containers. Like in Project Zomboid, you can set the rain barrel on top of the house and then connect it with enough mechanical skill to the plumbing of the house to run the water into it. But I don't know if that's a thing. Hey, Karma, what's up, my friend? We're playing Sunless Sea on Thursday. I just am playing the stable version of G. So apparently you can't in the version I'm playing. No worries, no worries. We'll get something. Is this a satellite dish? What is this? Oh, it's a bird bath. Yeah, we could definitely take that and use it to... Oh, wait, no. All right, let's see here. Instead of Project Zomboid, Karma, I don't really ever stream Project Zomboid. I did at the very beginning. All right. I'm just trying to learn this one here. Ignore the zombies. Don't worry about them. They're fine. They're friendly. Oh, you're looking at my Twitch schedule. Yeah, I never, unfortunately, I never update the Twitch schedule. I post my streaming schedule on the YouTube community tab. It's a weekly post I make on the YouTube channel, and it says the stream schedule. Swimming pool is a good resource as well. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of water in there, isn't there? Let's see what we got in here. We have a milk, aluminum cans, pliers, permanent marker. Yeah, see, the battery charger is cool, but I need a vehicle for it to work. Plastic bag, spoon, hair dryer. All right. I like both Project Zomboid and this, but you're right, Zomboid is you're bit once and you're dead. I like turn-based games in general because I get to think about stuff, so that's really cool. Let me go in here, swap positions with me. What's over here? What, no, I don't want that. What's this? Heartburn medicine, nice. That's absolutely true, learner. Cotton balls are great? Okay, good. Now that I would not have thought of. Oh, soap and detergent are also good? Okay, cool. I think this is the apartment complex right here. Check out the kitchen area. Thread seems good. All right, well, um, I'll get some soap. There's a soap. I heard that like if you wear filthy zombie clothing and then you get wounded, that you have a chance of getting infected, which makes sense. A waist corset. Well, yeah, that's pretty much top of my list of things that I need. There's his basement entrance. That looks really wise. And right. Just clothing and such. That's okay, but the Fletcher's friend. Oh, zombies. Where are they? They're way through here. That's fine. Yeah, that's what I hear. That I like that basements are really dangerous, so I've kind of been avoiding them. Let's see. What do we got? A canning pot. Oh man, this thing is huge. This is perfect. This thing is a 25-liter pot. It doesn't fit in a pocket though. Can I just pick it up in my hands though? Let me see. Maybe I can make some space. Let me check out my my duffel bag is just overloaded. Maybe I can just wield the canning pot. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I can't store my mace right now because I have too much junk. I need to go through and just drop some things. So let me see. If I look at the... Are the books that are purple or the magenta, does that mean I've already loaded them onto my cell phone? Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah. Unload some stuff. Yeah, for sure. All right. Yeah, let me get rid of these cardboard boxes for sure. Here comes the zombies. Well, maybe not, actually. This spot's a little risky. I want that pot, though. I think I keep putting stuff in containers and can no longer store things anywhere else. My free volume... Here, let me see. Can I... still can't store an inventory. Oh, drop the boxes. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and drop... This, and that. I also got some other stuff I can drop. I have some extra things, so I don't need this turban anymore. I never use these binoculars. I don't know if I need a flashlight independent of the cell phones. I'm carrying around a coffee maker. There's a coffee maker. Oh, they get used automatically? All right, then never mind. I'm just going through and dropping a lot of things. All right, I dropped a bunch. Is that enough for me to be able to put my mace into my inventory? No. All the aspirin could go into one bottle? I suppose so. What you gotta do? You push, not R, but like reload. I don't even know how I would do that. Oh, you have to unload them and unload them? Yeah, I mean, I could certainly do that. I don't think that's the... I think I should maybe drop the fireman's axe temporarily. Yeah. If I drop the fireman's axe, I can put my mace away. It's just too hard to carry that thing. Oh, there's a zombie. All right, well... dead. All right. I'm going to grab the canning pot. All right. No, I have to wield the canning pot. Oh, okay. Insert. Interesting. All right. I'm wielding the pot. Okay, so let me get this back to our base. Ignore these zombies for the time being. And there we go. Actually, let me fill this with water. Dispense water. Pour it into a container. Oh, the teapot. Is that the only thing I have? Huh. I thought I could use the canning pot. Maybe, I mean, I could use the canning pot to collect rainwater, but apparently, maybe because I'm wielding it. Oh, it was on the right side? Thank you. Okay, perfect. Where's my canning pot? Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Apparently, I'm holding it and there's peanuts inside. Need to unload it. You can drop the filled pot on the fire to automatically purify it over time. Oh, okay, thank you. Instead of just standing there crafting it. And then can I leave the pot there and then just like pour water into it and then relight the fire whenever I need it? That would be nice. All right, what I'm going to do is interact with this. Dispense water. Pour it into a container. Here it is. Yeah, canning pot. This one. Okay, let's try that. I'm going to go up, I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go to this, and what we're going to do is I'm going to drop the canning pot. Oh, no, this. Now, this says canning pot water. It's going to take a while for that. Okay, well, let me see if I can easily add wood to the fire. Yeah, I was just going to smash this shelf right here. You certainly could, Varric. For some reason, I just had it in my head that I wanted to have a rooftop area where, like, I was collecting rainwater and also purifying it. But maybe it's just not something I even need. I tried to, like, make some kind of collector, but then I found those big tanks of water, and I was like, well, maybe I don't even need it. Where's the wood? Yeah, this. So to add wood to the fire, do you just drop it on there? But do I need to take the pot off first? Or will the wood just go into the pot? Or will it automatically go under the pot? Okay. You drop... No, I dropped it onto the roof. That was the wrong thing to do. Here, get that. Alright, here, try to do the directional drop. Yeah, Varric, I remember doing that where like you set up a zone where you put wood there, and then if you automatically will like feed it. Add a um let's see here. Loot wood, firewood, or source firewood. This is what I want. All right, then this is hot air 1. No, that's not it. Did I really do it? I don't know if I actually did it. Oh, no, there it is. Enable. Okay, so if I just go to drop on firewood, then that's the firewood spot? I think I did too. I think you're right. Well, we'll see. I mean, it seems like it's kind of working. I have a pot on the brazier. It's cooking. There's some firewood stored nearby, but as is pointed out, I could just use these fireplaces over here and then be even more set. Like, I could store water in this bathtub and then just bring it over to the fireplace to be even smarter. Anyway, I'm just having a blast with this game, and I love how many different things you can do. And it's cool that we have a foothold in this little section of town over here. I don't know why I can't see anymore. Is it because it's smoky? What happened to my map? Huh. There we go. Oh, I was too high up. Oh, no, I was looking at the sky. I had pushed W. I see. So here we are at the lodge. And this is the town we can go explore and loot out for some more stuff. And we're getting there. I'm just trying to get my head around the controls because this is a game where you can do so much. But it's so much fun. Everyone, I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the stream tonight and helping me learn to play this game and enjoy it even more as I understand it. It is indeed my bedtime, so I want to say I hope to see you tomorrow. We're going to be trying Stellaris, which I've never played before and am probably going to get crushed by, but I'm excited to give it a shot. And I hope you all have an excellent evening or day, wherever you're at. Alex, Mr. Kiwi, Varric, Fading, Doc, PGB, Tone, Paul, Art Freak, iPause, Learner, Karma, Josh, Procrastinator, Crispy Bacon, Lexi. Take care, everyone. Have a great one.